Hello everybody and welcome back to Two Burns Cinema Club. We are back again this week in December now, aren't we? In a cold studio.
Gets colder every week.
As you can see though, I have got the Christmas jumper on. Bar humbug over here. There was talks of it being a Christmas special this week. We are going to touch on some Christmas festive features a bit later on in the episode, but today we're going to sort of have
A general discussion,
a movie waffle, you could say. Last week, the last podcast, we did a more of, recently we've been doing a lot of lists. Here we're going to have just a general discussion about the world of cinema and the direction it's going.
Current state it's in.
And we'll just go with the flow, really. So I'm going to start you, and I'm going to start with Zootropolis. Is it Zootopia? Is it Zootropolis?
It's changes depending on what country you're in.
Right.
I believe.
Why is that, do you think?
I'm not sure. I think it's... So what is it for a Zootopia?
I think it's Zootopia here, isn't it? Because
yeah, but then...
you think, like, in England, in the UK, and maybe it's the same for Europe, when you think about that, like, world away, it's like this amazing world, it's utopia, isn't it?
Yeah.
Utopia. Whereas we would never say the word... a metropolis, which is what Zootropolis is. Yeah. Metropolis, isn't that the Superman city?
That's Metropolis.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's a very American, like,
potentially
phrase. I think that's why. But anyway, moving on to Zootopia, Zootropolis.
Yeah, so I've watched it. It's
well. We should preface this first. It's breaking a lot of records.
Yes,
it's
a lot.
Doing absolutely amazing at the box office, like many of these Disney big movie sequels continue to do. They're sort of keeping Hollywood alive.
Well, I think that does demonstrate, because this was the second film to break $1 billion this year.
Right.
And
what was first?
That Chinese film.
Right,
I can't remember its name.
Yeah.
But I think I think that shows exactly where we're heading, because this broke 559 million in the first 5 days, which is pretty impressive.
Is that's worldwide, is it? Yeah.
That's everything.
Yeah.
But then I think this is kind of the most interesting part about it, that domestically it got a return of 232.7 million. That's in
the US and Canada.
And Canada. But then internationally, 753 million. Which...
What, as of right now, is that?
I think that's projected.
Right.
So it's not far off. I think that was taken from the 10th of December.
Right.
But those numbers are insane.
That's insane. It's big in China, isn't it?
Well, this is where... And nearly 450 million of that is from China.
Oh my God.
So I think that does show the pull of the Chinese film industry. In fact, the reason for the two of the biggest leading, financial films this year have kind of come off the back of China's back. I
mean, I remember Kung Fu Panda really tried it, didn't they? They tried to get that Chinese. They probably did.
I think I would say they probably did quite well.
Not to that extent, though.
This is crazy.
A huge hit in China.
I know this. In the Disneyland in China and Shanghai, there's like whole Zootropolis worlds, sections, which I feel like we've never cared for this film as much. I don't know. It just must be something about it.
I think it's a newer film, is it? It's a newer IP, you could say.
Yeah, I mean...
And they like their animals, like, it's simple story to tell, isn't it? Like...
yeah, definitely.
City, like, I don't know what it is, but it's clearly captured Chinese audience, and it just shows, if you are... Whatever they're doing right to capture this targeted audience, it's bringing them a lot of money in, and it's a lesson to films out there, and a lesson to Hollywood, really. If you want to do well, if you want to keep Hollywood alive... You target that Chinese audience, that international.
But the thing is, realistically, like there's been for example, like Marvel, they've been trying to do this for years, especially when they released a film like Shang-Chi as well.
They're a proper market.
And I don't think that was as much as a financial success they wanted to be in China. But the thing is, the Chinese film industry doesn't need us, but we need them. Yeah. Which is not good for us, because they've made a film that's made nearly $2 billion.
Not many people have seen that outside of China.
Exactly, just from China alone.
I mean, Chinese people around the world, people jumping on the hype when it heard it's big, but a lot of that's just going to be coming domestically, which is just crazy, really, isn't it?
Well, it's probably, I'd say 90% surely it's going to be domestically, which I think is crazy, but...
Again, we've talked about this on this podcast before, but like... Hollywood makes its money from these kid films, these animated kid films that parents take their kids to, and
I just don't.
Parents go as well, and it makes so much money.
It's just a bit. You've got to think about it. This is the widest spread possible when you make a film like this, because everyone can go watch it. When you make a PG, like a 13 rated film, you might struggle. But
yeah, and obviously the first one did very well, and I'm not surprised then with the second one, because especially like you say with the theme parks in China, it's clearly something that was coming. But as a film, what did you think of it?
I think it was good. I think it kind of sticks onto the same level as the first one. I think there's definitely very similar elements about it, but
world, isn't it? It's enjoyable.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not the best Disney film ever, but
no,
it's good for sure. Like, yeah, I guess we're not really talking about the quality of the film, are we?
No, I don't
more
think that's
not the focus.
big detail about it, really.
Yeah,
but I think what it's done is pretty impressive, and maybe it's worrying, maybe it's interesting.
Is it possible that it beats Inside Out 2 in terms of the money made?
It has.
I'm
pretty sure, yeah.
I thought Inside Out 2 was the highest.
Was Inside Out 2 this year?
It's last year, I think.
Not sure then. I know it's the second biggest for this year.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure.
After the Chinese one, obviously.
Yeah.
Do we even know what that's called?
I can't. Yeah. No, I don't.
No.
Anything
more to say on Zootopia?
No, I think that's kind of it,
moving
really.
on, there's to another big box
bombshell.
Oh. Big box office.
Yeah, I'm
here.
sorry.
So do that again.
No, go on.
Okay. Well, I guess we're sticking with that then. Is it Wicked? Wicked 2.
Yes.
Wicked for good? Wicked for bad? I don't know what it's called.
I haven't watched it, so I'm not
So before we talk about Wicked, I want to know your thoughts on Ariana Grande's and Cynthia Erivo's demisexual relationship. They have some weird press
spade and love to them, that's all I say, but they're just
weird press conference moments from them. Like, see the necklace thing?
Yeah, it did kind of, yeah.
Well, there was like, she was like,
did you
for
see
some reason touching her neck and fixing the necklace for no reason.
Yeah, did you see the one with like the plane flies over and it's like, not right now, plane, not right now. I was just like, there was another one with some guy like touches a hand and then like, what's her name? Cynthia Erivo? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like grabs Ariana Grande's hand and just like holds it to her chest. So just like, it's okay. It's just, I just sort of.
Have you seen this? You haven't seen this?
No, I haven't seen it.
Either of them, have you?
No.
Yeah, how's this doing at the box office? Is it making?
It's doing. I think it's doing just a bit better than the first, which is
pretty impressive because there's a lot of hype around the first. I mean, for me, with Wicked, it's transcended cinema in a way. It's an event.
Yeah, I mean,
a cinematic.
I do
event.
kind of, I've never watched it, but I do kind of love that about it. How it's kind of, I love how it draws people into a cinema in in this event style fashion.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. Like these are the films that are doing well, aren't they? So we had what have we had this year that's done well? We had Minecraft. It's an IP, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not. The new films that have done well are IPs, even if they're not from the traditional like cinema world. They're still some form of IP, aren't they? I mean, Minecraft blew out the water away with how much it made. It hit $1 billion in the end of it.
$1 billion, yeah.
Crazy, and it's best period. It was quite a mid film.
Of course it is, but we're gonna have a new Minecraft movie in a few years, probably next year, I'd say, and it's gonna do well because it's gonna be this event. They're gonna release a trailer. There's gonna be these lines that people say, and with the Minecraft movie, the marketing was just done by fans itself, really. Well, it's been a meme out itself. Don't get me wrong, but the marketing's been done there.
Yeah, I mean, so this was shot. I don't know if you know, this was shot all in one
back to back, wasn't it?
So which all in London, all in some studios, or maybe there's going to be many shots around.
I don't, but
very much CGI film. Maybe I think I did read they did a few potentially just tulip fields and things like that.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
But yeah, it just shows. I just wanted to speak about with Wicked as well. How many films now that are being filmed in the UK? I've been doing quite a lot of research on this recently, and the UK is the second biggest exporter of film production hub, apart from the US, of course.
Yeah.
But like we're talking, the UK now is producing more than California. Like,
Yeah.
this is how big of a film industry we've got.
But
it's down to these tax incentives.
Mhm.
It's down to tax breaks. And the studio set up around London. Everything's within close proximity. Obviously, we've got a lot of historical buildings.
Yeah, I mean, like, even it's more than just like studio-based stuff as well. Like, we're getting, I mean, for example, Spider-Man. It's being, where is it? Edinburgh? Glasgow. Which, the fact it's too expensive to film in New York, that they'd rather make Glasgow, which has very similar architecture in some places, into New York. I think that just shows how silly it's got to, really.
I mean, it's great for the UK for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you look at like Game of Thrones in Northern Ireland and other things, and like Vikings. Did you know that's all shot in Ireland?
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
So a lot of things you think, oh, I bet that's probably shot in like Norway or Iceland. It's not, because Iceland has been in a lot of films, but a lot of the time they're just flying there and flying back because it hasn't got the infrastructure set up that, like, even like Belfast has studios, Ireland has these studios within close proximity to these like natural places where they can sort of get across that they look old timey. Do you know what I mean?
I know I saw something the other day because it was this town in can't remember, very, very rural place in England, and they wanted to build a studio in it, and I know a lot of the residents were protesting, of course, but the government has overruled the kind of local council and gone, no, this is happening.
Yeah,
we're going to put this in because it's you know, for the UK economy, it's pretty good for them, really.
It definitely seems like now to me, maybe I was unaware growing up, that Hollywood feels like it's here, like, in a way.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It doesn't feel like LA is this one place where everything happens. The UK, I think Warner Brothers obviously have studios in the UK. There's Pinewood Studios, which is another big one. All these ones within an hour of London have all got like big deals with these big companies, which we're going to talk about later.
Yeah.
So there's some big news in that as well. And and do you know what the second biggest country in Europe for exporting films
I actually do. It's Hungary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ewan was made in Hungary, the studios there. Blade Runner 2049. The Martian.
I think, was it? I know, I feel like Wes Anderson's made a few. I can't remember what it was.
We got the Grand Budapest.
I know
Hotel.
that is that one.
Filmed in
but
Budapest.
I thought there was another one that was filmed there.
Yeah. Well, they've got these big studios, huge studios and there's really good like tax incentives to film in Hungary, and apparently they've got quite like a skilled workforce that are there to like, they're all like freelancers, so it's cheap but good labor. So it just shows we Hollywood is looking away from the central, even in America now that everything's filmed in like Vancouver.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Loads of things. A lot of the Marvel films filmed in Georgia. Atlanta is a big place.
But I know Doomsday, that was filmed in England, and all studio work was based in England, which is just crazy to me.
Avengers
Doomsday, yeah.
Has that been filmed?
I'm pretty sure it's all wrapped up now.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm sure I can't.
You look at a film, you go on IMDb where you think it's filmed. So many more than you think filmed in the UK. Just the other day I was looking at Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1.
Yep.
Film. There's part where they're running through the airport. That's Birmingham Grand Central New Street.
Well, it was on the other day. It was Running Man, and there was, you could see it was Wembley Way.
Really?
Yeah. I could just tell. I haven't checked, but I'm pretty sure it was, because it was all like this queuing up area, and I was like, that's Wembley Way.
Even though I imagine it was heavily like CGI.
Yeah, you know the stairs when you go up to it. It was just like on there, but you could, all the background has changed, but you could just tell from the way it's
what
looked.
It's probably happened there is they're filming a studio in London, aren't they? And then they've gone, we need some kind of exterior shot. Let's go use this.
I know what Andor as well, start of the Star Wars show. That was a lot of that filmed in England. I think
tons of the Disney stuff is.
Yeah, I think,
but
they just can't get away from it, because I think it's kind of perfect for a lot of time what they need.
The Scotland thing's interesting with Glasgow. I was looking at that as well, and
Batman
there, Gotham. It must crazy. Be able to like really, in a way, show itself as some kind of like Gotham, isn't it? But like Spider-Man, New York. All they need there is we need scenes with Spider-Man on the ground. That's fine. But we need these big skyscrapers. We don't need to send Tom Holland over there. We'll send like another unit camera team, cheaper.
Yeah, I love seeing all the scenes in Glasgow as well with all the Spider-Man stuff. There was that one clip of that guy goes, "Oh, it's fucking Spider-Man."
Yeah, good for the UK film industry. I think so many actors now British.
Mm-hmm.
I know we are always going to be like the second sort of because it's English speaking.
It's going to be like realistically, it's America, England, Australia, probably.
Yeah,
just because we're
Canada,
just because we're English speaking nations, really, aren't we?
Yeah, but also look at Ireland. I think they've had a resurgence as well.
No, of course.
Cillian Murphy, Barry Keoghan, Colin Farrell, Bren Gleeson. Like, there's so many Irish actors, like top Irish actors. Saoirse Ronan, can't forget her. But yeah, it's impressive. But yeah, I suppose. Have you got any facts about Wicked? I guess we moved back to Wicked.
Yeah, I mean, it's done well. It made remember, let me just get it up here. It's gone.
He can't get it up, guys.
Sorry.
Bit cold.
Yeah, it is cold, to be fair to me. It made 447 million, which is good. It's not.
It's still going, isn't it? Of course.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think it will keep going, and I would say it's probably going to make 6.
I've got a question for you.
Though,
who is the highest grossing actor this year?
Oh, that's a good question. Maybe
one for the quiz soon, but we'll agree.
I don't know. Probably Pedro Pascal. He's been in everything this year, hasn't he?
Pedro Pascal.
Really?
Think about big, high.
Is it?
Have you clues in Wicked?
Yeah.
Jonathan Bailey.
I probably could have got that.
Yeah. So
I guess
he's been in Jurassic Park, which obviously
did really well, didn't it?
Well, really well. It did what Jurassic Park does and make $700-800 million easy. And then Wicked is now well over $1 billion in terms of his box office this year.
Yeah,
which is pretty impressive.
That is impressive.
Yeah.
I didn't relate that to him straight away, but that makes a lot of sense.
Perhaps we should move on. I mean, Jonathan Bailey is, I want to say he's an up-and-coming actor. He's been around a while, Bridgerton, but these roles in Wicked, he's starting to break through now into the proper mainstream, isn't he?
Yeah.
If he wasn't already with Bridgerton, which is a huge Netflix show. But there was a Vanity Fair shoot, wasn't there, with a few of the big actors of what I guess is seen as the next generation. And one of those people I'd like to talk about is Callum Turner. He's sort of come out of nowhere, hasn't he? The reason we're speaking about this is because a lot of things going online about he could be the next Bond. His favourite for Denis Villeneuve, who is confirmed to direct the director of Dune, director of Blade Runner, Prisoners. He's confirmed to do the next Bond series. Apparently, he likes him. I mean, what a life Callum Turner's living. He goes to James Bond and then goes home to Dua Lipa, doesn't he? I'm sure there.
I'm sure he's doing just fine at home.
Yeah. But what do you think of him as Bond?
I mean, I've watched him in massively. Yeah, I know he's got a new film coming out called Eternity with Miles Teller and
Elizabeth.
Yeah. Which I think he is, he's pretty good, and he definitely has the style for it.
I really liked him in Massive. Yeah. He also I think with Bond is you obviously need someone who looks handsome. He does look handsome, but he's also got like a bit of a unique look to him as well. Which Daniel Craig definitely had.
Daniel Craig divided opinion at the time.
Yeah, everyone said he's not good looking enough. He's blonde. He doesn't look like what Bond should look like. But he brought intensity to that role, didn't he?
It was a new level.
If you look back at say maybe you could say this is not what Bond should look like, but to me, Bond should look like a spy, and Daniel Craig, in his aura, in his how he looks, he really did that, didn't he?
Do you think like all the MI5 agents are well fit? Because they're probably not. Some of them are mingers,
I mean, he is fit.
I'm not saying, but as a spy, you can't just assume, that they're going to be this really attractive.
Well, I'm saying he doesn't have that polished look. Do you know what I mean?
No, but I think that's what they love, this gritty approach to.
And that's not just how he looks. That is the style of the films more, especially like Skyfall and No Time to Die, Casino Royale for sure. for me, it's my personal favourite Bond film.
I do like Skyfall.
But I wouldn't mind Callum Turner. There's also other talks about Aaron Taylor Johnson, but I don't know what it is. But to me, Turner's maybe a bit more charming.
Yeah, I mean,
which is what Bond needs.
You know, another one I wouldn't mind is what's his? Is it the guy at F1? Dan Dandramitris?
The black guy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you could say, can you?
But I
wouldn't mind. There's no reason that Bond should have to be white at all. If he can be blonde, he can be black.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we should make that into a saying. If you can be blonde, you can be black.
Yeah.
But
he might do what Disney do, make him ginger and black.
Yeah. It looks like he's going to be the next Black Panther though.
Oh really?
I think that would be quite good.
It
does make sense. But anyway, getting back to Bond, I think other candidates. I mean,
Aaron Taylor Johnson, like I said,
could have been good as well.
Everyone, if you look in any comment section,
Henry Cavill.
There you go. There is a little jerk circle around Henry Cavill, isn't there?
You know what? It with the Henry Cavill thing, it's this, as you say, jerk circle of the Snyderverse and all that. It all interlinks.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I like Henry Cavill. He seems like a sound guy.
Yeah, you know.
Fucking looks like the perfect Bond. Let's like, in terms of you drawing Bond, you're drawing Henry Cavill, aren't you? And his voice, posh British, sort of the way he carries himself. But I actually don't think he's that great of an actor. Do you know?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
He's good.
I think he's good.
He's not Daniel Craig. He's not.
No. I don't know. Like I feel like Superman ruined him in a way.
I also think the problem with Henry Cavill is, one, he's too old. They want a younger one.
They want a few films out of this.
They want a few films.
They're gonna want.
Amazon have a big deal with this. Then, MGM they want a few films out of this. So Callum Turner's a lot younger than Cavill, probably about 10 years younger, isn't he?
Probably. Yeah. I mean,
maybe at least 5 or 6 years younger.
Probably is 10.
And so obviously Craig was getting on by the end of.
I didn't know you knew him like that.
What, his surname? It's not his first name. It's not like a god, Daniel.
Just Craig. Craig shouldn't be a surname though.
Craig. Calling me American, calling him Craig. Yeah, he was getting on it by the end of No Time to Die.
And I think we saw that in that last film, the kind of the level of maturity to his character, and he was almost this.
You want maturity a bit though.
Yeah. But I think in a positive way, because you saw this kind of his younger self, and now.
Yeah, but I think even when Craig started, he was like a bit older, because Bond's about you want him sort of a seasoned. He's already seasoned, isn't he?
Yeah.
But of a spy, although that wasn't necessarily what they did with Craig. The first film was like him gaining his 007 status. But yeah, I think one, Henry Cavill, bit old. Two, too well known.
Yeah.
For starters, been in Superman, been in Witcher. He's already been in way too big franchises. They're not going to cast someone who's known for something else. They're just not. They want Bond. They want someone who's just Bond.
It does feel like that with. They don't want it. They want the perfect Bond rather than, because I think Bond has enough pull in itself, doesn't it? Really, they don't need this high level actor.
Yeah.
To kind of.
They need someone who's done a few good upcoming things. Might have a famous girlfriend who's also pushing up his famous status a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it, but yeah.
Nothing definitely.
And shall we move on now to the breaking story? Would you say?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say it's kind of broke the internet this week. I mean, I think this has gone beyond your kind of cinema and film nerds. I think this has gone into the more the mainstream.
Yeah, so we're obviously talking about Netflix's accusation of Warner Bros.
No, but Troy Deeney, Paramount coming in there.
Troy Deeney?
Yeah, I'm saying last minute winner kind of.
Paramount could still. Well, I was going to get onto that. So, how much? I think it's 8 billion. I think it's 8 billion.
More than that, man.
Is it more than that?
It's 80.
80 billion. Okay. Okay. You know why I got confused? I was listening to something earlier that said Star Wars sold for 4 billion.
I think not.
Which is incredibly low.
Yeah, but it was Star Wars was pretty dead at that point, though. Really,
no, but as soon as they made their money back in like 2 years.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was George Lucas, I'd be demanding a better haggling situation there. They made $1 billion on Force Awakens and then $1 billion on the next one.
Yeah.
And from that's without the merch.
Like I said, the thing.
It's crazy.
I wonder if he still has any legs left in it.
I don't know.
Like,
maybe he just didn't care. Like, maybe he cares that much that he doesn't want to sell it for like $4 billion, mate.
I feel like Star Wars.
I'm sure Big Boy George is doing all right.
Yeah,
you know
I feel like Star Wars scarred George Lucas. I mean, but I think it's a good example of a mega corporation buying an IP, a property.
Yeah. So, back to this one. How much was it? Have you got the figure?
So I believe the new offer from Warner Bros. Discovery from Paramount. So this is the one that Paramount put in. This is the newest one. That was 90 billion, which it works from shares. I don't know anything about this, but
we're not going to get into the ins and outs.
No, but I think this makes it. It's 90 billion. Then it's $33 per share, and then for the next Netflix, they did the initial 86 billion, which was $30 per share, pretty much.
Right, so Netflix put more money up front. That's what you're saying.
No, Paramount have offered.
Paramount put more money up front.
Come on, keep it.
Okay, so apparently this will, if this is to go through, which it looks like it could.
Well, it's going to be one of them, isn't it?
It's it will be confirmed in like 3/4 of the way through 2026.
Oh, really?
And so this means that Netflix are going to acquire things like Harry Potter.
I mean, I've got a list of everything. So they've got, of course, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Batman. Looney Tunes.
Yeah, okay.
Ben 10.
Ben 10.
So the DC Extended Universe. So Superman and all that. That's massive, especially with DC's kind of resurgent. What's going on? I mean, what is that going to mean?
What does that mean for
James Gunn's future at DC? I don't know. This one kind of kills me. Middle Earth, the realm of Lord of the Rings, Hobbit. What's going to happen with that? I don't know. I don't know how this is going to work because I know Prime.
Amazon show, isn't it?
Well, Prime have a deal where they don't own it, but they, clearly
most expensive TV show of all time.
Of course. Mortal Kombat, Scooby Doo, Big Bang Theory, The Matrix, The Conjuring films, Mad Max, Tom and Jerry. I know there's a lot here.
Yeah, there's Friends as well, apparently.
Friends. Yeah, there's loads to go off.
Because before this happened, Friends was leaving the UK Netflix. I don't know if you saw about that.
I saw that. I mean, there's a few things that I saw were like clearly, owned by Warner Bros. That were leaving Netflix, and I assume this is just,
getting it off them before they get it all.
And I know for a good few years, Netflix, Friends has been the most streamed show on Netflix. Yeah, of course.
It's such a communal. Put it on the background. Yeah, do your washing.
No one watches Friends. Like,
I mean, it's a good show. It's a successful show. It's hard to knock it, but that is why it's the most streamed.
I love Friends. It's great.
Yeah,
but I know they're going to want to get rid of that for that time being.
Yeah,
there was a lot of other stuff that was getting taken off. Some main kind of steads on Netflix that have been on there for years.
Well, I think the interesting thing about this is when Netflix are buying these franchises, they're not just buying them to their. Obviously, Netflix have always had big films like this, big IP films in their catalogue.
Yeah,
but now they own it. That means that Netflix could take Batman, could take Tom and Jerry, take Friends, I think Sopranos is in there as well.
Yeah,
they could revamp that, do remakes, and sell it as a new thing that's owned by them. That opens up so much potential for new IP, because Netflix haven't had their own IP. The one IP that is the most successful for Netflix, which is ending, is of course Stranger Things.
And for example, with them, the Duffer Brothers who made Stranger Things very popular. I know Netflix wanted to keep them on, but they didn't want to stay on.
Right.
So which kind of takes, some of the head of creatives. Yeah. I know they had some kind of deal with the Russo brothers, which don't know if it's still going on, but it didn't really pay off.
A deal with Millie Bobby Brown as well.
Yes, of course.
Would you agree in the fact that Netflix's one owned huge franchise is Stranger Things?
It's by far their biggest.
I can't think of anything else.
I mean,
House of Cards.
There's other, of course, there's other stuff they have, which
but is I'm talking.
Squid Game.
Squid Game.
So, but really, I'd say it's probably only them two, and there is a lot of other good.
Stranger Things is a bigger cultural phenomenon than Squid Game.
You think?
In terms of merch, in terms of
I don't know.
I think it is.
I'd probably. I don't know if you understand how the Squid Game was massive.
Yeah, but the newest seasons didn't do as well, did they?
Okay, yeah, fair point. Yeah,
it was lightning.
It was a bit of a one season wonder, really.
But obviously you've got Netflix films, but I just
Red Notice.
Exactly. Knives Out is one, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're pretty good. Well, the first one is.
But it changes the game, doesn't it? And it also begs a question about cinema, not cinema releases, doesn't it? We've got these films now that Netflix could make with all this IP.
Yeah.
And are they going to drop them in theaters? I know Peaky Blinders, which is a Netflix film now, not necessarily just BBC. It's a Netflix film, and that's going to have a limited theatre release. I really want to watch that film in cinema.
Yeah, of course you do.
I want to see Tommy Shelby on the big screen. I don't want to watch it on my house.
I just think it's I think we're just going to get so restricted with these cinema releases when this finally happens, which is just it's not good at all. Like apparently, like the max a lot of this stuff is going to get is 2 weeks.
Really,
and that's probably going to be your big kind of blockbuster ones.
Well, it's following the same sort of format as the latest two I can think of, Frankenstein.
Mm-hmm.
Which got a limited release at the cinema and probably selected cinemas.
Knives Out as well.
And Knives Out, yeah, which is out today actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
You could have watched that months ago, couldn't you?
Yeah, I could have at the festival, but yeah, but it's been out. But that has been out the cinema. Has been out. It's just out on Netflix today.
Oh, okay.
But I just don't like that. Put it at the cinema.
Yeah.
But I think there is hope in the fact that there's a lot of big directors out there that are against this Netflixization of dropping films.
I saw something because I know Christopher Nolan is going to have got like a meeting with some of the heads.
Well, he's head of, or is it the Screen Guild of America or something?
Probably.
So he's head of some kind of organisation that has a say and can rally against these.
Chris Nolan used to be at Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
They used to, that was the studio that made
all controversy with this, wasn't there?
I'm not sure, but he made, they was producer of a film, but then it switched to Universal.
Yeah, it was something like they didn't want to show Tenet or something.
That would have been it.
They didn't want to show it in theatres because of the pandemic. They wanted to release it on like streaming service.
But it's probably like HBO Max.
Yeah.
Which is the other thing that's going because of this deal.
Is it?
Yeah, well, it's part of Warner Brothers.
Oh, I didn't even.
But you know what that means?
What?
Well,
Game of Thrones, does that mean?
Harry Potter, the new series
is Netflix.
It's going to be on Netflix.
Oh my god!
Which is just you almost feel sorry for these other subscriptions.
Well, another thing I've got to mention with all these IP films coming because what they're going to do now is say, I'm thinking, for example, I can't think of what Batman. Say they made a Batman film, and they didn't want to put it at cinema. They aren't just going to drop that on Netflix for the normal subscription fee. No. There's going to be there's already 4 tiers of Netflix. They're going to have a higher tier that allows you to access the new shit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
they're not going to drop that. I don't know what Netflix is now. It's £7 a month or something like that.
Yeah.
At the lowest level,
mm-hmm.
But they're not going to drop that for that price. I don't think.
You know what? I hadn't thought about
because
that.
I don't think they're not gonna up the base price, but they'll give another tier.
God, that's a really good point.
Yeah,
I really haven't thought about that. But then that probably, I mean, we saw that during some points in lockdown. I know they released. I think it was Black Widow that got it was like
lockdown. If anything, you could say this about society in general. Lockdown was a taster of what was going on. Yeah, it maybe pushed things that were going to happen quicker. Things like Disney Plus, things being released on streaming services. But that was for a fee, wasn't it, at times?
It was like 15 quid to watch Black Widow.
That's what I mean. They would, when that was the case, they didn't just drop Black Widow on Disney Plus, did they?
No.
Because that's a new big IP.
Yeah.
They dropped shit on Netflix that is like, okay, they've got deals with it, but they haven't got these huge IPs, have they?
Mm-hmm.
They've just got Stranger Things and that's ending.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's pretty concerning. Like it's one of them. We're just gonna have to see what happens.
I didn't realise Paramount had that much money, like to buy. Yeah. I'm not surprised Netflix could buy it. To me, if someone else, this could be like naive. Someone else who's bigger, Paramount or Warner Brothers, I would have said Warner Brothers.
Yeah, me too. But I know Warner Brothers have been wanting to sell for a long time now, and I think this is the only thing I have seen that all the kind of Warner Bros. Films that are in production currently and what are due to come out, they are going to be given, they will be given cinema time. Yeah. So I know Supergirl, that's coming out. A trailer dropped this week.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't expect anything less than that. You can't just change the cinema.
Well, that's
I mean, they could probably.
they could. I mean, I mean, this is a bit not off topic, but I think it's going to be. I'm like, so far I've watched most of the kind of stuff that's been released from the James Gunn DCU. I'm a bit concerned that it's kind of going to go to
just go on Netflix and.
Well, I think it just could go to pot now if we're not careful. Yeah. Which I think he was doing great stuff with Peacemaker. I know there's Lanterns coming out. We've got Supergirl, Superman.
The main point is for me, a lot of Netflix's stuff. There's good stuff on there.
There is,
but the stuff they make to me is very. It's not high.
Well, I just think some of it is because I don't. It's hard to say because I feel like some of it can be just a bit drivel, but then you do get good films in it. Like you watch that Frankenstein,
which you said,
good film, but good.
Yeah, I think that would have been more notorious if it was at the cinema. Like people were talking about it more than they have been.
Yeah, but the thing is, the point is, would it do well at the cinema? Do you think?
Do you think there's these filmmakers, for example, can make a better deal selling it to Netflix than they can? And
probably, yeah.
So I don't really know how it works in terms of like making money on Netflix. Netflix must think, oh, that is worth that to us.
Well, they go, okay, if we get this, will
and
people...
I'm sure there might be some bonuses depending on how many like watches it gets, maybe on Netflix.
Well, like royalties.
I'm not even sure.
I know there's...
You could put something on Netflix and then it do really, really well, and then I guess that's Netflix. You've sold it to Netflix, haven't you?
I mean, this is me honestly guessing. Is the whole theory of like, we'll put this on. People gonna subscribe because we've got this on. We need to keep up with the good content so people stay around. I guess.
I'm just scared about the deterioration in content because the things that made Netflix, the starting things that made Netflix so big were acquisitions of things like Breaking Bad, which is obviously an AMC show.
But this is stupid of me to think that. I don't actually know. I don't think it was, but I see Breaking Bad as a Netflix show.
Same with, I'm sure many people worldwide see Peaky Blinders as a Netflix show because it's always been on Netflix. It's always had that deal with the BBC, and now the film is coming out on Netflix, and that's another one that pushed Netflix up. But now it's things like it's Stranger Things. That's transcended Netflix into a new stratosphere in terms of money and just having this ability.
And as much as I'd like to say that this will be the end of Stranger Things after this season, I can't see that happening.
Really?
Maybe
Apparently they're doing a spin-off show. They announced.
Is that announced? I mean,
they said it in a podcast interview or something.
I mean, of course, I'm not surprised. I know they had they've got.
I don't know if it'll be on Netflix or not, but
they've got the Broadway show. I know.
Really?
If you don't know if you had
KFC burger.
KFC burger. It's funny actually. When I went to go watch Running Man the other day, I went to KFC beforehand, and I was just about to start eating my chicken, and the Stranger Things music come on, and I was like, "What the fuck's happening?" It's funny. I actually chuckled to myself.
I think the problem for us is Netflix hasn't proved itself in terms of quality around the board with films and releases. To me,
but I don't think this isn't saying that. Like, I don't think everything's bad, but I just think they need to, there needs to be more that's a bit more impressive.
Yeah.
Because some of it is just a bit bland, to be honest.
It is reassuring that people like Christopher Nolan, people like James Cameron, obviously director Avatar,
they need to be involved in
they're very much outspoken. They want the cinema experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean that they want to keep that alive, and to me, that's what I want to keep alive as well, because it's the best way to watch film, the cinema on the big screen. This experience, you're locked in. Don't want it in the background. We don't want
second screen
cinema turning into Friends. Let's just say that.
I mean, I don't know. There's another point about the second screen thing that apparently have you seen about writers have been told to kind of write with that in mind about how people, potentially will be watching this while on their phone.
Yeah, you can see that in some shows now. They'll over explain everything just because they. You can tell in trailers they're doing that, and it's obviously a BBC series, but they know people are scrolling or doing something else while this is on. It's an interesting world we live in. But yeah, moving on to some more news. Tarantino did a interview podcast recently. Said a few interesting things, calling out Paul Dano, who's an actor who's been in There Will Be Blood, which I actually watched the other day. In light of this news, really good film. I watched most of it. I haven't finished it, but really good so far. What I've seen from him, definitely not a poor performance. Just weird how he randomly goes in.
And there was that other guy as well, that Matthew something.
Yeah, maybe
the guys that using the Scooby Doo films. It just felt so unnecessary.
He's an interesting guy, isn't he?
Come on. He's you can love his films, but I think there is definitely.
Oh, he talks like he's high on coke all the time.
Yeah, I mean,
wouldn't be surprised if he was.
It just felt that both the reactions. I mean, I feel sorry for them. Just like, what? Why? I mean, I wonder. I'm sure something's happened to kind of warrant this reaction.
Yeah,
it has to. But
I saw some interesting things about along the line of Zionism and like Jews and stuff. I'm not going to get into that because I don't see any truth in it. But Tarantino is married to a Israeli Jewish woman.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, Paul Dana could have some sort of view or something like that, but. Yeah, obviously that's all what I've read.
I had something fun we could do this week, but I'm not going to do it anymore because it was about Tarantino.
Oh,
it was his top 10 films.
Top 10 films.
But I thought we'll just leave it now because he's been a bit of a prick.
I'm
sure he doesn't need my coverage, but
not being a prick. He's allowed to give his opinion.
I know, but
it's weird comment, isn't it?
It is a weird comment.
The weakest actor in the screen actors.
How can he be the weakest actor?
Come on,
there's got to be.
Bro's not seen like half the shit Netflix are putting out.
Anyway.
Any more news before we move on?
There's one last thing. I want to touch on the franchise that no one loves but makes billions of dollars.
What's that?
Avatar.
Right.
No one's a huge Avatar fan. I'll die on that hill.
So I actually was looking to watch Avatar for my birthday because I like both.
I know I like them. Yeah, I do.
They're way too long.
No.
And they are way too expensive. And what he's done there is crazy that they're guaranteed to make $1 billion.
Well, this is what I'm going to get into. So, got the new one coming out, Fire and Ash. Is that what it's called?
The Way of the Water was like what last one, Fire and Ash now. So, first one was about the forest burning down. They're all like climate change messages. I presume you knew that.
I knew. I definitely heard
First
that before.
First one's about saving the forest. Second one's about saving the water. This one's about maybe things burning down, forest fires, probably.
I don't really know, but I know
3 hours 20. This film is
3 hours 20.
Yep.
Oh my god! But I know this is kind of because it's originally we're supposed to have 2 more films after this, aren't we?
Yeah.
Which, from what it's coming out at the moment, it sounds like that's not going to happen because this has dramatically gone over budget.
Oh really?
From what I've heard, I know it's in the ballpark region of 400 million.
That's got to be one of the most expensive films ever.
It's got to be up there.
Do you know what the most expensive film ever was? Deadpool and Wolverine.
I was going to guess that. Which doesn't... Yeah, that's probably...
Their marketing was budget was insane, apparently. Remember, they were just everywhere, weren't they? Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds.
As a note, this is how you should take a marketing budget. When you think... So if a film costs 200 million to make, the marketing is normally 50%.
Yeah.
Roughly.
That's crazy.
So... Let's say this new Avatar, 400 million, then plus marketing, we'll add an extra 100 million, we'll be lenient with it, which it probably will be more. I've already seen a lot for it.
Yeah.
This has been, off and on for a bit. But...
You don't think... So I think you're referring to James Cameron coming out and saying that if there's not an appetite there, he might not make another one.
But I don't know if there is an appetite, which I think this probably will.
It's going to make money, surely.
It will make money, I just don't know whether. I mean, I might make myself look very silly here, but
put it this way, I'd be surprised if it makes more than the last 2.
Yeah, because Where the Water made more though, didn't it? I remember
Avatar 1.
Yeah, I remember not by a lot, but it made more.
But obviously, you got to think Avatar was such a hyped film when it came out. So like the idea of a second one, and so long after the first one, 13 years, 12 years?
That does help.
Yeah, but now what we're talking 2 years.
It's not as impressive.
And Way of the Water, was it that good? Not narratively. The reason I want to watch it is because, again, what I say James Cameron is, it's a cinematic experience.
Of course it is.
It looks so good. Watch that in IMAX. It'd be.
I mean, I feel like with these films, you have to understand the kind of graft that goes into making a film of this level. I've watched I've watched a few things about James Cameron. He's very talented. I watched saw this thing of the original painting of concept that he did for Avatar in, I think it was 1978,
Well,
potentially.
this is his whole thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's obviously did Titanic, which is huge, Terminator, but Avatar is his, like...
It's kind of his baby, isn't it? Really?
It's what he's always wanted to do. So that's why he wanted to make 5 films of them. Even if it didn't seem like the appetite was there, this is his thing. It was like transcending technologically at the time. Probably still is now.
Well, yeah, it's...
I have no problem with Avatar, but I do think that the story was weak.
Yeah, it was.
One.
There was a lot of filler in there.
Yeah, like swimming whales and shit.
Yeah,
The water in that looks so.
It does look incredible.
And
so
like the idea of them like in this community it is cool. Like I like it.
Like the concept of it is
I
unbelievable.
watched the one, but will I be in there 2 hours, 20 minutes in, and realise there's an hour left and be like, come on, guys? Like, probably, yeah.
You know, like, in a film where it's like, you can go for a piss at this time because nothing's going to happen.
Yeah.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of that in there.
Yeah, go for a shit like you just did in this podcast.
That's not true. That is...
Right, I think that...
Oh, you're just going to end it like that? Okay,
that concludes our news section. We did say this was sort of a Christmas special. It's not really.
Not very positive, is it?
But I just wanted to touch on...
Actually, at work the other day, I had to make a picture of me as the Grinch. I'll overlay it here.
Okay. So there's that going to be like there, just on your face?
Just on my face.
Okay, fair enough. Favourite Christmas films? Films. Okay, but first, actually, Christmas films aren't that great, are they? There's not really that many great ones out there.
No, they're not great.
There's a few in there that are good.
There's like 3 I like.
Home Alone, very good film. Come on, Christopher Columbus.
I'm a bit
Really.
I sound like a Grinch here. I do. It's films because I like Home Alone. I just never watched it when I was younger, really.
No, I did, and it's good.
What about Elf? Do you like that?
Oh, I hate Elf.
Me too.
I just think it's cringe.
Mate, look at your jumper. Yeah, I'm sure he's a lovely guy, but I just can't get behind Will Ferrell at the times.
We'll have Adam Sandler or Will Ferrell there.
I don't know.
Surely Adam Sandler.
I don't even know.
That's a whole nother podcast. But no, I think. What are the biggest for Christmas songs? So you got like Love Actually. Do you like that? That'd be one of my favourites. Watched that the other day. The Holiday?
That's probably my favourite one.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. That's a weird take, that.
Is it? Really?
Listen, I know Jude Law looks pretty fit in those glasses, but... And as the Mr. Sock Monster or whatever.
Yeah.
Is it that good?
I don't know, I just like it. Got Jack Black in it as well.
I think I prefer Love Actually. I don't know why, I just do.
Yeah.
There's a film called Last Christmas with Emilia Clarke.
I've watched that.
Quite good.
It's quite good.
Yeah.
Spoiler, she's actually dead. I think that's how it ends.
And there's one recently that apparently I don't know if it's like completely Christopher. The Holdovers did quite well at like.
It's meant to be quite good. It's like a comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are ones out there that maybe that one's not completely like Christmas.
I forgot I had a favourite, but I forgot about it.
My favourite was Muppets Christmas Carol.
I put that in there.
That's what I've gone with. I only chose 2. I was between 2. I was between Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, featuring Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Just down the hall. It's a starring moment.
Very off topic, but I watched a film about Donald Trump the other day. The Apprentice. Very good. Very interesting. I'm not sure. It's very not sure how much is it's real or whatnot.
Yeah.
But
good film. Yeah.
Very good. Sebastian Stan. I really saw him as Trump.
Should have won an Oscar.
I think
he was up for one. I think.
Wouldn't surprise me. I thought he was incredible. Anyway, yeah. My other one, I don't know if you've seen it. It's called like National Lampoon Christmas Vacation. It's quite good.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
It's a real film, I swear. What's it? Yeah, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
I'm either getting like absolutely twatted in the comments or like, what is that?
I only watched it for the first time a few years ago.
What's it about?
It's about that his dad at Christmas.
Is it Daddy's Home too?
No, it's not Daddy's. It's just like, honestly, mate, it doesn't matter.
No, tell the viewers about what's it called again, sorry. National Lampoon.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, I think.
Okay, what
I
happens?
can't remember. It's literally just about this dad at Christmas and all the kind of stuff you know, a parent goes through at Christmas or whatever. He's in a competition with his neighbour to get the most lights on his house. He tries to get the biggest tree. Just stuff like that. It's great. It's a good laugh. Watch it.
Okay.
You probably like it, to be
Put
fair.
that on the letterbox one.
I feel like you just said that.
No, Muppets Christmas Carol for me. It was close with Home Alone 2, which I actually think is better than the first one.
Really?
Just like the New York setting, like the.
Honestly, I just struggle to get behind how you leave your kid at home twice.
Yeah,
It's just come on, I'm not having it.
Funny moments in that, like keep the change, you filthy animal.
Yeah, but how bad is this parent?
It's a good film, shut up. Christmas Carol, Muppets Christmas Carol, best adaptation of any novel, of any book, one of the most adapted novels. Tiny Tim as played by the little fucking
Muppet,
Kermit's son. Scrooge, it's played by Michael Caine, no less.
Yeah.
How smart is that? Scrooge is the one guy that's not a Muppet. It's Michael Caine.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It is pretty good.
It's smart. It's funny.
Should we do a little top 3? So I think
Muppets stuff and food.
I think you're gonna think I'm crazy, but just watch it because it's actually good. Muppets Christmas Carol, 3rd. Yeah.
3rd.
Or was you just 1st?
That's 1st for me.
Oh, 1st. 2nd.
Home Alone 2.
Home Alone 2. Okay. 3rd. Love Actually or
Love Actually. Sure.
Not Holiday.
Love Actually.
Okay, we'll do Love Actually. That's a pretend.
Tell us what you think in the comment section. Love Actually or The Holiday.
No, and what's the other one we like?
I'm Poon.
Yeah. Come on.
On that note, yeah. So happy Christmas, everyone.
No, we've got one more segment to do.
Have we?
Yeah. Well, someone's not revised.
What's this?
Our last segment was name the best Christmas films that aren't Christmas films.
This is true. Everyone talks about Die Hard.
No, I'm not even saying that. I'm saying something like, for me, Harry Potter, Star Wars,
Indiana Jones. They're always on at Christmas, aren't they? Another one I was going to say that is on a Christmas film, I'd argue it's almost a New Year's film, is When Harry Met Sally.
Okay.
It very much centers around that Christmas time without being a Christmas film.
Yeah.
And also like the New Year time, the big moments happen at New Year. It's very much like a holiday movie.
Yeah.
Like, so it's not, maybe people would say that is a Christmas film, but yeah.
Another one for me is like most animated films as well.
Yeah, it's just things that you stick on the telly and you're not doing anything else. Yeah. I think, but Christmas films are alright, aren't they?
Fine.
Especially Home Alone and Muppets Christmas Carol. So yeah. Thank you for being with us this year. This is going to be the last episode of Two Burn Cinema Club. How long have we been going now? Good 8
Not
9?
ever. You can't just say last episode.
Hang on, last episode this year.
God.
When did we start now? We've been going about 8 or 9 months now, haven't we? Started in April.
Really?
Started in April. First one came out.
Yeah.
The dingy recording studio in Cardiff. Yeah, and so we will have one more episode about 2025. We're going to do a quiz. Potentially a different filming location as well. So
with a special guest.
With a special quiz master guest.
Yep.
Me and Ewan will be quizzed on our film knowledge of 2025. But this is that'll probably come out first few days of the new year.
Yeah, I'd say so.
New year, maybe closer to like the 10th of January.
Probably.
But yeah, and so Merry Christmas from Two Burn Cinema Club. Get a little jingle of the bells in there.
Get the budget.
And a Happy New Year. Thank you very much.
Merry Christmas. Good. I'll get it.
Shall I stop?
Yeah.